Hello, bunnies. Hello, Gerry. Gerry. Morning, Max. How's it going? Come on, Gerry. It's okay. You can come over. Fifi makes you brave, doesn't she? Good morning, Palin. How's it going? How was everyone's weekend? How we do? Good morning, Hanta. Morning, Sarah. Morning, Ravine. Good morning, Cosmic. Morning, Tommy. Hat. Get a little hat. Good morning, Rebellion and Chef and Anna and Minion and Carl and Alex and Abstract. How we do? Oh, good morning, Rob. Sneaking away under there. Morning, Walrus, and good morning, Shadow. How's everyone doing? How we do? Rob, thank you very much for that. Oh my gosh. 49 months at Titu, almost a big 5-0. My goodness. And Arno, thank you very much for the 48 months. 48 whole years. But limey. It's a bit of luck that the partnerversary thing is today, because it's like the only day I'm streaming on my channel this week. So I would have been slightly hello. Would have been slightly buggered if it wasn't. But here we are, last day before holiday, indeed. I'm really looking forward to it. I don't know what the weather's been like over at the beach, but I guess hopefully it's going to be nice. I mean, either way, even if it is a bit cold and grey, as long as it's not bucketing it down, it should be nice. And we're staying right on the edge of the beach, so we should have a nice view. So if it does rain, can just sort of sit and look out at the beach. Am I packed and ready to go? No, not at all. Not at all. Rob, thank you very much for the bits. Happy anniversary. Happy anniversary. And Dave, thank you very much for the 37 months and a tattoo. Thank you. Thank you. Exciting views of the beach, yes. Hello, Boba. How's it going? So at the weekend, I had like a really big tidy of the bunny room. And they have a new addition. They have a fancy new hay rack thing that you can see in the middle there that will hopefully mean that I don't get the big hay pile anymore. Morning, Pebble. Morning, Jamie. So yeah, fingers crossed I can keep it a little bit tidier. It's still got some stuff that needs doing, but oh my gosh, even that took me a while. It's one of those things that I was like, I need to, I do need to do a lot of work. Yesterday I had so much to do, but then I was like, do you know what? I'm just going to sack it all off and just do the thing that I've been meaning to do for a whole week. And just did that instead. And I still got a little bit of work done. Here and there. No more big hay pile, Sag. I mean, I'm sure one will form eventually. Good morning, Lay. Are you going to bring some treasure for Kirsty to find on the beach, just in case there's nothing to be found? See, the wonderful thing about Kirsty, one of the many wonderful things about Kirsty, is that anything she finds on the beach, she will think is a treasure. So there's no need to plant anything, because she'll be happy with a nice rock. Anything she finds, she will like. Xander, thank you very much for the 8 months. 8 disjointed years. Happy anniversary. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Just gonna find a red Pikachu card on the beach, yeah. So, the thing that I'm trying to plan at the moment is, Jerry, you'll miss this one. Is what food to take, because tonight after after stream, I'm going to toddle out to the shops and try and buy all the food for the trip. So, because I don't really want to be spending too much monies. Although I don't remember if I said, but the HMRC, I could finally claim back the money. It finally appeared in the account. So I could actually claim it back, but sadly it still won't appear for like 10 days. So yeah, I'm gonna try and be good. No fancy holidays. Thank you for the follow. It's nice of HMRC to give me my money back. Yes. It is quite funny that when I claim it, when I pay, it's like, immediate payment. And then when I claim it back, they're like, sorry, 10 to 14 working days. So I'm like, wait a minute. Is the money having to go upstream when you give it back? Thank you for the follow. So yeah. So yes, it's going to be really weird being away from the bunnies for 2 nights. I'm going to be pestering Alex to send me lots of photos of them, seeing what they're up to. Morning, Ginge. Also, my book was available to pick up from the library over the weekend, but I just didn't manage to get down there in time. Because I didn't really just want to make the trip. So Chris, thank you very much for the sub. Thank you for the 43 months. Thank you and good morning. Instead of getting it to the library I usually get it sent to, I was like, I'm going to go for the Bristol Central Lending Library for pickup because I'm always in town because I go there twice a week for streams. But then I'm not there today because Zelda is cancelled, and not permanently, but just for today, and so that only leaves like tomorrow. But then I leave for holiday tomorrow, so I was like, could I get there and get back in time? And I looked at it and I was like, no, it's too tight. So I will just read the book club book on holiday, and then I will pick up that book on Friday when I go in for Stardew, and just read that one over the weekend instead. But yeah, I guess I shouldn't. I should try not to be reading 2 books at the same time anyways, because I've been naughty for doing that in the past. I need to just stick to one at a time. But the book that I'm getting out of the library is more of it's some reading for an episode of Rob, for an episode of Comfort Zone that we're recording the week after we get back, which is a very specific episode. So yeah, as long as I can read it over that weekend, it should be good. But yes, I'm thinking I'll get time to read on holiday, but I guess I might not. I might just be spending too much time with Kirsty. But yeah, Fifi's tummy's doing that weird thing again. I'm just hypnotised watching it. Hello, Dagon. Good morning. Oh, it stopped it now. It was doing it. The little ripples. She had her ripple tummy. Oh, there we go. Look at it go. Look at it go. Used to have one bed book, one bag book. I don't go out anymore, so I can skip the bag book. I have like books that I'm in the middle of that I do plan on reading, but I think I am going to try and make myself read them from the beginning, so like I don't lose any details of things. Apart from Oathbringer, I'm just going to pick that one up where I left off and hope for the best because I don't want to go back to the beginning. It's too much. It's just too much. But if you have interesting dreams over the holiday, well, The book that I want to read is for a guest episode, so I won't be bringing forward any dreams for that one anyway. I just want to be prepared with good questions and knowledge to get the most out of this particular guest. Gonna watch a recap video or something for Oathbringer. You finished it, didn't you? Are you planning on reading the next one? Good morning, Loboto. But so far this year, I've managed to, I mean, there's only been 2 months, so it doesn't really count. But I've managed to stick to my thing of doing like reading a me book and then reading the book club book and getting in between those, getting my 24 books that way. We only read part 1. Oh my gosh. See, I've got both of them together in one book. So I don't really know where part 1's finished and part 1 begins. But that's why the book was so gosh darn heavy and I didn't really want to hold it because it was just too much. It was too cumbersome. Hardback and massive. Like a turtle. Morning, lazy butt. Good morning, Miss Ira. I hope you are both good. Smushies. But yeah, it's one of those things that, like, it's quite nice. Oh, bye-bye, Sharples. Thank you so much for stopping by. Have a good day. It's one of those things that, like, filming stuff for the vlog and, like, having the vlog to look back on at the end of the week makes me realize, like, there is some stuff. There is some stuff that you just sort of do and then forget. And then when I'm looking back through all the videos at the end of the week and the little recaps, I'm like, oh yeah, I'd forgotten I did this and I'd forgotten I did that. It's sort of nice in a very sort of selfish way, I suppose. Good morning, Mac. Good morning, Ellipsis. I would recommend it. Force yourself to do a blog or a vlog, just so you can actually remember what the heck you did. Like video B-reels, yeah. Yeah. I was thinking today, as it is like a partnerversary sort of thing, I was thinking like, oh, maybe I could just watch through all of my vlogs on stream for people who haven't seen them. Not that they're particularly interesting, it's mostly just me going blah, 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 blah. But how did the sponsored thing go on Friday? Oh my gosh, I'm so excited to tell you about this. But so basically the reason that we skipped Stardew on Friday is because a sponsored deal that I was doing, which is NDA, so I can't say anything about it. I can't give any, there's like no part of it that I can say. It overran, so we ended up, I couldn't have made Stardew. But I think the NDA only lasts up till, I'm pretty sure it finishes in March. It finishes in March. So it shouldn't be too long. But, oh my gosh. There's just particular people in the community who I know are going to be excited for it. Not for me being in it, but just for the thing itself. So yeah, I am excited to show you what it was and say, look at that thing. That's what I done did. In the next Kingdom Hearts. Yes. March is ages away. I keep on thinking that March is next week. I keep getting confused that there's like, I mean, I guess March does start next week. Oh yeah, wait, March the 1st is next Friday, isn't it? So I guess technically it does. But I keep on thinking that like February ends this weekend and then it's March from Mondays. But I guess there's still a little bit more of February. Hollow Knight is finally being released. Oh, what you call it? Silk Song. Silk Song is finally coming out. Maybe one day. Baldur's Gate 4. Now even smuttier. But yeah. Oh my gosh. It was good. It was a good day. Hello, Fifi. There she go. But yeah, I would just recommend, like, I think even if you just have like a journal and you just write down just a tiny little bit that just says like, today I did this. Because I think sometimes it's easy for our brains to do this thing where we'll be like, oh my gosh, I've not done this in ages. And then when you actually look at it, you're like, oh yeah, I did it then. And it's also like, to be honest, the way that I tend to use, hang on, I'm going to sneak around and look at Gerry in the face. The way I tend to use like the social medias and stuff is in a very selfish way, where I'm literally just doing it because I want to be able to look back and remember things. Rather than, I mean, I guess that is the point, isn't it? That is what social media is. I guess it's all meant to be. I mean, I tend to, like, that's what I use Instagram for anyway. Good morning, Feline. But yeah, it's just nice to sometimes look back. And even if it's something like really goofy, like, oh yeah, I remember when I went on that walk and I found that little stone that looked like a robot or something. Hello. I think it's just nice to remember. My money is on the bunny people in Warhammer expansion. There's definitely a thing being announced. Oh my gosh, there must. Well, no, I guess I'm thinking of D&D. You could get bunny. Oh, long leg. Figurines, but I guess maybe not so much in Warhammer. Maybe. Patience, thank you very much for the sub. Thank you. I hope you're doing good. But yes. What are you thinking, Gerry? Are you trying to decide if you need to toffee or not? He looks pensive. He cannot decide. But yeah, yesterday tidying up the bunny room took so long. I tried to do it in a way that it was basically one of those things that I was like, do you know what? I'm just going to clear up a little bit. I said to Alex, oh, I'll be like 10, 15 minutes. I'm just going to quickly clear up the hay pile. And he was like, okay. And then he came downstairs and he was like, what have you been doing? You've been downstairs for like 2 hours. I was like, oh, have I? But it's one of those things that like, I pulled aside, like I was like, well, whilst I'm here, I may as well clean the litter tray. And then whilst I was cleaning the litter tray, I noticed that underneath it was a bit dirty. So I was like, okay, well, I'll just clean that. And whilst I'm doing this, I may as well like brush under all the cabinets. And then whilst I'm doing this, it just turned into this like, oh, geez, Fifi, into this massive job. Oh, you were excited now, literally just because I've stood up. Should I give you one of your joint tablets? I know, Gerry. I know. It's the big ones today, so I don't have to worry about my fingies being nibbled off by little land shark over here. But because they're bigger, it does also mean they run away because they think that Gerry. Heaven's sake. What a rude boy. Fifi zoomed. I moved my leg out the way. She did manage to get through. Oh, there he is. Gerry, have you dropped yours? Or did you shove it all into your mouth? Where did it go, Gerry? What did you do? Huh? You do just have to be very careful when you have bunnies when you're walking around. You tend to have to do like a very wide-legged cowboy walk because they will just, at the last second, decide like, I'm going for it. The number of times I've almost been taken down because I'm just like trying not to step forward and accidentally get a banoo. So you just end up toppling yourself instead. But it's worth it. I would rather it that way around. I think Fifi's checking to see if Gerry dropped any over there. So far the kitten has not tripped me up, but she's so quiet moving around. I know, that's what the Banus are like. Like, Gerry is so quiet. Gerry does this thing where if you're stood, he will just like appear behind your feet. So you have to be very careful when you're turning around, and you can never step back just in case. The number of times you've had people around and I've had to just suddenly be like, don't move. just stay there. Gerry has snuck up behind you. Like a little quiet boy. Tell you what, yesterday, I could hear this noise that sounded like Fifi running up the stairs, but I knew the door was closed. So I was like, what the heck? And I turned around and it was Fifi. It had just mounted Gerry and they were just going round in little circles. And I was like, blooming heck. They just, he was trying to like buckaroo her off and she wasn't going anywhere. And then there was a group, like a post in my bunny group being like, does anyone else's bunnies have like early spring fever? And I was like, yup, very much so. Dear, oh dear. She's just... And she's so precise as well, whereas Gerry is more like haphazard and falls off really easily because I guess Fifi is that much bigger than him. Whereas Fifi can like cover him so he can't actually move. Is this before or after the Dream for Comfort Zone? This would have been, I mean, this only happened yesterday. So this would have been very much after. I need to check how many dreams I've got in the tank. Because we're recording one today. Then I think we're recording again on Friday. And then we've got the guest episode on Tuesday. So I need to have dreams for at least... I mean, I guess hopefully I'll have some holiday dreams. That could be for the Friday one. But we want to get ahead. Just in case things get busy. It's always nice to be a week ahead or so. Gerry's got the speed that Fifi has a control. No, Gerry doesn't have the speed either. Fifi has that. Fifi has everything. She's very successful at it, whereas Gerry will just sort of go for it once and then fall off as soon as she moves. Night night ellipsis. Have a good honkshoe, Mimi. What does Gerry have? His good looks. Dear, oh dear. Oh geez, yeah, I've had that before, Dave. I think there was a time when Belly like ran out towards Alex's chair when I had her out one time, and I was just like, do not move. Gerry has fluff, it's true. It is true. He's good and round. Good and floof. Oh dear. I need to take the bunnies to the vet at some point to get their nails did when I get home from holiday, which they're not going to be very happy with me for. Oh, sorry, Gerry. He's also not happy with me for stealing floof from his bum. Dear, oh dear. It's going to feel really weird being away. Like, I've not really been away from the bunnies since, I mean, because they came with me for Christmas. So I can't think of the last time I was away from the bunnies for a night. I guess the last time I was away for Alex for a night was Christmas. But yeah, it's just going to be very strange. Any news on Fauna? I finally I got to see her face. She's just sort of been doing her own thing. She absolutely loves the wheel. Like, pretty much whenever you wake up through the night, you will hear Fauna on her wheel. Just going for it. Just absolutely going for it. We've also slipped into calling Fauna like she, her, but for absolutely no reason. We've still got no idea. It's just seems to have come naturally now. So yeah, just vibing with that now. But yeah, she really does just love her wheel. Like, just keeps on. Like, I'm sort of curious to set up a camera and just see how long she uses it for every night. Come on in, owls. But yes, how do the bunnies find traveling? They do not like it. Gerry weirdly travels better than Fifi. Like, Fifi gets a bit panicked and she's just very on edge. And I think because she will always, like, you have to watch out that she's eating properly and stuff and drinking when she arrives wherever she's going, because she does get very worried. And then it will be like a couple days and all of a sudden Gerry will realise that he's travelled and be like, oh, so it's like worrying about Fifi straight away and then Gerry about 2 days in to getting somewhere. Gerry's quite the himbo. Like, it's like when you pick him up, you can see on his face that it takes about 5 seconds to register what's happened, and then he'll suddenly be like, oh. Bless him. He's a good boy. He's a very good boy. I do actually get the feeling that Fauna is a boy, but I don't mind. Whatever they are, they're a little cutie. At least they panic in shifts. It's true. Although I guess if they were panicking at the same time, maybe it is more of a comfort. I guess maybe it's like I've always thought, if I got stuck in a lift with someone and they were panicking more than I was, would it calm me down? Because would you naturally go into like a caring mode, protect? Or would you just add to the panic? I guess it depends. Other people panicking tends to calm me down, though. I have stolen so much butt floof. I'm sorry, Gerry. I saw that little tense there. Oh, just put it back on your head as well. There we go. But yeah, I guess it would have been. I think I've been away from them since the silly owls. I think I went back to stay with my parents that year. And I think that would have been the last time I was away from the bunnies. Or would it have been? I'm trying to remember why. We had a friend who stopped by for a night to look after the bunnies, but I can't remember. Wembley, that would have been it. Yeah, it would have been that one night that we stayed away at Wembley. Would have been the last time I was away from the blues. Morning, rat boy. Yeah, so what was that, like August? Last year, or was it nearer summer? And that was just for one night. And even then I found it really weird. It is very strange being away from them. I think, at least because Alex will be here, I won't find it as bad. But when we go away in April, and it's both of us going away, that will be very strange because they'll be staying at a boarding place that they've not been to before. And I'm very much like that overprotective mum who will be there all the time just being like, how are they doing? Can I have a photo, please? What's going on? What's happening? Because I do worry. About these little babies. Yeah. Because you are little babies, aren't you? Bless he. I'm trying to think what else I can do in their room to make it, because it looks a bit sparse now without the big hay pile. I'm trying to think what other additions I can give them, especially as it's Fifi's birthday next month, so it would be nice to buy a little something for her to go into the room. Maybe some sort of tunnel. They do have Parsley the lion and they do have their blowhigh, but they have sort of got to the point where they've chewed them. So they can't actually have them anymore because one of them ripped Blowhigh apart and pulled out loads of his stuffing. So yeah, they're not to be trusted anymore. In with them. They're sort of just there up high for decoration. More climby things. I guess the worry I have about climby things is as they get older, would it be better to have lower down things? I do want to reinstate their dig box. And I was thinking if I could buy a couple of like cheap litter trays and like grow some grass for them and just sort of cycle through those. Parsley the lion, that is an old reference, yes. And Dill the dog. It was such a sweet show. Smushy. How about getting them a third bunny to fill up the space? Oh my gosh. I could not. It's sort of like, in a way, being told that we can never bond them with a third bunny has sort of like obviously in an ideal world who would be able to just look after as many bunnies as possible. But I guess having the vet say like you cannot has made me like, okay, I'll just shut off that part. But I think that's why I then moved on to rodents. When I was like, I'm very rodent broody now. I think it's because the adopt a bunny voice had to be shut down for a little bit. Gerry will need his sunbathing grass patch soon. True. He does like that. I mean, maybe if I didn't get, maybe not a litter tray, maybe I could get them just like a big, one of those plastic storage boxes. Because that would probably be about the same size as those grass patches that they had before. A colony of hamsters, oh jeez. I swear hamsters are worse for bunnies than at multiplying. I mean, just look at how fauna came to be in the world. A second accidental litter. Gerry and Ffion. No, Gerry and Ffion, they have a particular condition that it wouldn't really be fair to introduce another bunny because they would then get it sort of thing and it would put them at risk. So it's just going to be the two of them. Because it's, yeah, I mean, but they're very happy together. They tested positive for it last year sometime, so the vet said no more introducing other bunnies. I was like, okay. Turn a room into a gerbil colony. Would they chew through the walls eventually? What are you doing? What are you nuzzling that chair for? Chinchillas. I would love to have chinchillas, but I think they need more room than I would be able to provide. If we didn't, if ever we for some reason decided we weren't going to have bunnies again, then I'd happily have chinchillas downstairs. But yeah, it's why do they look so much like capybaras? I always say that Gerry's a baby capybara. He do be looking like one. But thank you, Fifi. She just bit me and then immediately started giving me kisses. I think that's called hell freezing over. Yeah. It'll be fine. Gerbil's famous not chewing. I'm trying to persuade Kirsty to get rats again. Because there's like 2 rats at the Bunny Jackpot foundation called Katsu and Kimchi. And I was like, you love kimchi. I got her a big jar of kimchi for her birthday. I was like, you love kimchi. You should get kimchi. But sadly, I don't think she's been persuaded. But I'm sure she will get rats again one day. She's such a rat mum. She has two. Rats for Tabs. Yeah, she used to have loads of rats before. And Taboo was always just chill. He's a good boy. He would just... I mean, I don't think she'd ever get the rats out around with him there, but he never, like, really took any interest in the cage or anything. It's like when we had Squeak. There was one time I accidentally left our bedroom door open and Squeak was running around. And Tabs just sort of came and, like, looked into the glass, and Squeak was trying to get to him. She was really like, what are you? What's happening? What's this? Whereas Tabs wasn't very interested. Hello. He's a good man. He's powerful. He's very powerful, but also he does just sort of want cuddles. Occasionally he does get, enticed by a piece of string or hay. But yeah, I think he was always fine with rattos before. Bless he. You feeling cuddly today, Gerry? Look at he. The last time Tabs was staying here, Alex accidentally left the living room door open, and he was sat on the sofa, and Tabs just sort of slowly walked in, just like, oh, what's this room? I've never been in here before. And Alex saw him, was just like, he jumped so much that Tabs just ran out, and we just heard him, like, I was sat upstairs on the bed with Kirsty, and we just all of a sudden heard this, like, scampering up the stairs, and we were like, hello? But yeah, I think he was just a bit confused, because obviously the door's always closed, and he was just like, oh, what's in here? Heard it. Fifi, I can hear you chewing on the chair. Hamsters believe they are invincible. Yeah. It's just like, I mean, I don't know if there's much going on upstairs with a lot of hamsters. Bless them. They are just on their own league. They're in their own world. I love them. I love little hamster. I saw some random little babies have done some small painting with their hands. Oh, that's so cute. You can't really do that with bunnies just because their hands are sponge. You just get big spongy smears. I am wondering, like, it does worry me a bit that if someone were to adopt Fauna, I genuinely just wouldn't know how to get her out of the tank. At like a decent time. I'd have to say to the person, like, okay, I'll bring her over at 6 a.m. That's when she's awake. Dear oh dear. Dear oh dear. Have to get the whole tank. Oh no. Oh no. I mean, I don't know how long we will need that tank for. Anhu, do you want to adopt Fauna and you get the tank? Do you want to take the whole setup? Tiny little pea, massive tank. Sorry, Gerry, I'm not doing a very good job of cuddling you, am I? I'm just plucking you. Samba, thank you very much for the 34 months. How you doing? How's it going? What's Fauna? Fauna is a Rabrovsky hamster. She is a tiny little baby. Tiny, teeny, tiny baby. I mean, she has been a very accidentally low maintenance hamster at the moment, but that's just because usually with hamsters, I would try to get them out for at least an hour every day and like set up a playpen and do all of this stuff. Whereas because she just runs away whenever she sees me, I'm like, I can't really do that at the moment. And she chooses very specific hours to be awake, which is when she can avoid everyone. So, like, she's just like the opposite of Julieta. The dwarf hamster, yeah, tiny baby. It's just been, I mean, I guess you get more confident, smaller hamsters as well, but I'm just so used to the ways of Syrian hamsters that it has been a bit of like a shock to see just how different they are. Where you going? Where you going? What are you doing? You just spinning? Morning, Zarek. So yeah, dear oh dear. I'm not sure if I'm being joined by Lydia later, because we did vaguely say Monday, but nothing was ever settled. So I guess I'll message her after this stream and see if she does want to do quizzes today before I go away. Because I guess, I mean, she definitely said, I know she's got something going on until about 3:30. Hello. But I don't know if she wanted to join afterwards. I shall see. But I will do, Liz mentioned it yesterday. She said it was 4 p.m. Okay, that's good. Okay. Gerry, would you like your snack? I did wonder, because I know that she did the one with Kirsty. I hear Kirsty 163. Ooh. Hang on, bunnies. Hang on. There we go. Tea. These little coriander dribbles. Oh my gosh, your little mouths. So green. Oh jeez. Fifi's got her poor little leaky eye. Look at her. I don't know why it tends to happen while she's eating from the bowl. And then when she washes her face, she always like squeezes out like a little drop. Poor little Banu. Poor little Banu. There is a couple leaves in there. Do you want this one? And this one. Oh, and this one. There we go. You're not going to wipe your eye, Fifi. Do I have to do it? Do you want me to do it? Oh. I'm going to have to chase her around with a tissue until she lets me. Okay, here we go. Oh, look, Fifi, there is a stick. Eat that whilst I... Oh no, the tissues are too far away. Oh. Okay. Wait there, my love. You're not going to like this. She's unimpressed. It's difficult to do one-handed. Damn it. I know. She's like, Mom. Oh, bless her. It's funny how, like, some days her eye doesn't seem to bother her at all. And then other days it just, all of a sudden, it just gets this big gloop. Morning, Sienna. How's it going? Where are you going to, Fifi? She's not happy with me. I should have done it before the treats. So I could be forgive. Hello. Sleepy time? Yeah. Perchance a cuddles? Hmm? Yeah. Beautiful girl. She grump, but she may forgive me if I give enough pets. Oh, I forgot I got a sub. I didn't say. Steve, thank you very much for 38 months. Thanks for all the buns. Pog. And Rowdy, thank you very much for the 27 months. Good morning. I hope you are doing good. Good. Bonui. Also, happy partner day, thank you. It's funny, like, on Friday, it was mine and Kirsty's streaming anniversary, and then today is my partner anniversary, and then on Friday this week is my Yogscast anniversary. I didn't realise I just had so many things that are just a week of celebrations. And I completely forgot that on the 13th of January was my, like, stream anniversary, my first ever stream. Just I'm not very good week today. I'd take a holiday and not do any celebrations whatsoever. I'm nailing this streamer thing. Whereas other streamers are just like, okay, so it's good, like, for your birthday, you do this celebration and then have like a celebration stream on this, capitalize on this, and I'm just like, oh, is it? Okay, well, see ya. I'm doing one stream this week and then I'm off. Dear. February is my month to get shit started. Yeah, apparently so. Oh, Gerry just did a big leg stretchy. Bless him. Bless he. Little boy. Do you know, actually, funny enough, I have been thinking, which is dangerous, but I have been thinking I would like to finally have a go at streaming on YouTube. Not simultaneously or anything, because that would be like too much for me. I guess I could try, but I don't know. I think the problem would be that I would want like specific for YouTube things on YouTube, if that makes sense. I wouldn't want it to be that I'm distracted by hello. I would want it to be that I'm like distracted by not distracted by, but doing things that have no context, sort of thing. Cooking streams on YouTube. Yeah, if I could do something that's like a cooking stream where I don't know, can you even have chat on the screen on YouTube? I don't know, I generally don't know how it works. But if it was something that was like trying out a game that I wouldn't necessarily do on Twitch or something like that, just like a little thing, I would. Well, I guess the thing is, if it was distracted by YouTube chat, then at least I guess there's the context there, because I think the chat does show up when you're watching on YouTube. Whereas I guess that's why I've always not put VODs onto YouTube, because they've changed the rules now. You can stream simultaneously. Twitch got rid of, yeah, they got rid of the limitations with that. So it is allowed now. But yeah, I would like to try, just give it a go. But something, I wouldn't want to do anything that took away from, like I wouldn't do that instead of a Twitch. It's just one of those things I want to give it a go and see what it is like. But yes, maybe February is the month to do that, because apparently that's when I do things. And then take the rest of the year off. But I'll have to look more into it when I'm back from holiday. I always find Twitch VODs a bit weird on YouTube. Yeah, see, that's my problem, Rob, is like, I understand, like, if you're a streamer who has, or do things the way Sid does it, where you somehow Sid puts chat onto the screen afterwards. I guess if you did something like that, or if you are a streamer who has chat on the screen all the time, I guess that makes sense, because then people can actually, like, whoop, boop, can see what was going on. Oh, thank you, Kai. But look at all these little green dribbles you bunnies have left on the carpet. Why did I put the bowl on the white bit of the rug? But yeah. But yes, the other day, Sid uploaded a video of me talking about balls, and then the other two recommended videos were both me talking about balls again. I was like, oh no. Maybe I should stop for a while. Have like a testicle hiatus. It's actually quite a good band name. Hello. Dear oh dear. The balls compilation soon. I'm in the algorithm now. I've just got to stick with it. Like people who just play Fortnite because they can't stop because their viewership would drop. Dear oh dear. Dear oh dear. But yeah, just good science. Just interesting science. I think it's just one of those things that, like, bodily reactions can either be fascinating or repulsive, depending on your view of things. Just things like getting like goosebumps. I think getting goosebumps is fascinating as well. Or both at once, yeah. ¿Por qué no los dos? Why not both? But hello, Ripping. I think it is just a curious thing. Oh, hello, baby boy. Now I've moved that chair. I moved the chairs because we were doing the puzzle at the table, and I think Gerry just likes it having the open bit so he can lie in the sun but still be under the table. He's a happy boy. Not that you really get any sunlight from that angle, from that facing wall. Sort of needs to be coming in from the other one, but yes, happy boy. It's funny because if you look at it from this angle, it does look like it's quite sunny outside, but it's actually quite a grey day today. Oh no, there's like, oh, look at that. There's a beam of sunshine coming in through the window. It's brightening up, hitting their hay arch. I did get Fifi to get on top of it, just so she knew that she could. I put her crunchy stick up there last night and she jumped up and then was immediately like, okay, well, I'm getting down now. I was like, okay. So I don't think she'll want to spend much time up there, but she can if she wants. Okay, whilst he's eating toffee, I'm going to run around and get underneath with him again. The nice thing about coming in this way as well is that I can't get stuck like I normally do when I go in just through the one chair gap. Are you okay, baby boy? You seem a bit stunned today. because I've been talking about going away, are you not talking to me? Oh, are you waiting for... Oh, he's waiting for cuddles. I was getting the side eye of, I've turned my bum to you. Why are you not petting me? Thank you for the follow. Thank you for offering me this booty in this trying time. I've decided to risk going back to the hairdresser that I went to before that I wasn't happy with. Because it's the most convenient one. But also, what are the chances of me getting the same person again and they make the exact same mistake? Because there's so many people who work there. I just can't remember what their name is. Or what they look like. So it may well happen again. But yeah. I was looking into going to other places. What did they do last time? They cut my fringe wonky. And I was like, I'm going to get my hair cut all nice for a craft stream. So I was like, it'll be nice and fresh for a craft stream. And then I just had to do the whole craft stream with the wonkiest fringe. And it made me so sad. So I was like, okay, do I never go back to this place again? How often do I get my hair cut? Like once every year or 2 years. But yeah, I couldn't decide whether to, because Bristol, like honestly, Bristol hairdressers, the one that I really wanted to go to is so far away, and it's also like starts at £70, and I was like, that is too much. That is just too much. Were you in shock and just say nothing? And well, I was like at the point where I was like, there's not really anything that can be done about this, so I just left. Actually, I think it must have been, would it have been a year ago? Grammy's driving by. Good morning, Limewood. Unholt? No, only if you adopt fauna. But yeah, haircuts are just so expensive. And I get it is like a skilled job and they should be paid accordingly, sort of thing. But yeah, when I have friends who go and get their haircuts so much, I'm just like, how do this? How do? Prices for women's haircuts are weirdly overpriced. Yeah, you're generally looking at like £65 for an haircut. Look at that little butt twitch. Lovely butt twitch. But to be honest, I do enjoy the experience of it. I love having my hair washed by someone else. That's always nice. That's worth the £60 alone. It's one of the bestest feelings. Been meaning to get one for a while. It's just effort. Yeah. It's just so much. I remember like back in the day going to like the hairdressers and you just ask for the students, because they would always give just as good a cut, but you'd get like it a bit cheaper. But some hairdressers have a stocks bar and offer drinks. Yeah, like some of them seem to be trying to become cafes as well at the same time. And there are so many, like the hairdresser that I sometimes go to. I say sometimes go to. I've had like 4 haircuts the entire 10 years I've been in Bristol. But they also do piercings and tattoos as a side thing. So sometimes when you've had your haircut, you'll get an email being like 20% off your next tattoo. I'm like, no, I'm okay, thank you. Gerry, you have a tuft on your tummy. Please don't get angry. Thank you. Well, I guess it is time for me to head off, as I have to get work done, Saj, so that I will be ready for stream tonight. Oh, should we go to animals. Wolves, otters, ducks, chickens. We can go to ducks. We can go to little ducks. I like the noises that duck make. They are good sound. Oh, little baby. Little baby. Raining quack in the big minutes. Nice. Well, everyone, thank you so much to everyone who said happy partnerversary. I will be streaming Skyrim later, and then it seems at 4 o'clock I will be fighting Lydia 1-on-1 for who is the tallest. Big battle. But yes, I will speak to you all later. I'm going to go get a cup of tea and record a comfort zone and hope that I've had dreams on my phone. But yeah, look after yourselves. I'll be back at 2. Bye-bye for now. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. EP. He EP. He's an EP boy. Gerry will still be here later. Just EP. I know, baby boy. You're good boy. Good boy. He's so smushed. So smushed. Bye-bye, everyone. Be good. Bye-bye. Oh, Gerry, I just want to go to bed too. Oh. Night-night. Let's all just have a nap instead. Thank you. Bye-bye. A boop. Boop.